And so as your pastor, I am drawing a line in the sand today. Our new mission at Traders Church is this: make the trade. Old life for new life in Jesus. But it's short. It's memorable. Something that if somebody comes up to you and says, hey, what's Traders Church all about? You just say, make the trade. Old life for new life in Jesus. But we are a place where you can bring the most broken, shameful, disgusting parts of your life and trade them for life in Christ. Which leads us to our new vision statement. To see people trade what's broken for new life in Jesus and refuse to go back, especially those the world has overlooked. And I want to speak to the overlooked for a second. The world overlooks the addict. The world overlooks the person who's been through the foster system. The world overlooks the person with those kinds of tattoos or that kind of history, or the person with this disability, or the person that doesn't behave that exact same way. Which is why I'm also adding a culture statement. We don't overlook people. Because I was that person. I was the one that the world looked past. Nobody expected anything from me. But guess who didn't overlook me? Jesus didn't overlook me. He saw me in my mess, and he said, I have a trade for you. And once you make that trade, your DNA becomes loving Jesus, loving people, and loving life. Because once you have a new heart, you can't help but love Jesus because he's the one that saved you. Once you have a new spirit, you can't help but love people, even the messy ones, because you remember when you were the messy one. And you start loving life, not because life is perfect, but because you are finally alive. That's what old life for new life means. It means you stop surviving and you start living. There is a phrase in our vision statement I don't want you to miss. And that's, and refuse to go back. We're going to be talking about that more over the next few weeks. Because the temptation is always there to trade back. To go back to those old coping mechanisms. To go back to the old anger. But at Traders Church, we're going to lock arms and we're going to say, we aren't going back. We've seen the new life. We've tasted the grace. The old life is gone. And so I want Traders Church to be a place where you can walk through those doors and you say, I'm a mess. My life is in ashes. I'm broken. I'm addicted. And I'm overlooked. And we respond by saying, great. You're in the right place.